to start testing with Burp, you have to make sure that your browser is configured correctly so that the traffic from your web browser will be picked up by the Burp security tool. So look at our browser here, go into the settings, click options if you're running the Firefox browser, which I highly recommend. You can type in proxy here, click that, and over here you'll have to configure your manual proxy configuration. So for Burp, we're going to use the 127.0.0.1 loopback IP address, and we're going to make sure we set the port to 8080. From there, you can go back to your web app that you plan on testing, and for all intents and purposes, I'm running an add-on called Foxy Proxy, which is a quicker way for me to establish my proxy. So I'm going to click this here and use a proxy for Burp. So now that my browser is configured for Burp, I can enter this URL, and then my Burp tool will pick up the packet. So from here I can forward that, and then in the target tab you'll see that the Burp tool actually picked up the web app that we're testing. So here we have google.com/gruyere.appspot.com. We're going to add that URL to the scope since that's what we're going to be testing, and then we're going to filter the Burp tool to only show what's in scope. So all the other ones are removed and you only have the URL that you're testing. So you can click this arrow here, and you'll see drop downs and different endpoints that that Burp was able to find. You can further that by spidering the host, and then you can see that there's 6 requests queued, so it's still currently running. So once it's complete, you'll notice that the target tree here is populated with different endpoints. You can further that by clicking here in the engagement tools and clicking on the discovery content button. This is similar to a forced directory browsing tool, but all you would have to do to kick this off is click the session is not running button, which will activate it. So currently Burp is testing different endpoints. It's trying to guess different endpoints, I should say. I'm going to stop that right there. And once it's completed, it'll actually update the tree with more endpoints that it was able to guess. And now you can start your security testing. You can start by passively scanning the host, which is looking at just the URL without throwing any kind of malicious scripts at it. So you can click that, and over here on the right you can see all the different issues that was found through the passive scan. After your passive scan, you can activate the active scan tool here, and that'll throw all sorts of malicious scripts such as SQL injections and cross-site scripting. But works the same way as passive scanning. You click the button here, and you can set your parameters for your scan. Click next, and the scanner tab here will light up. Click the scan queue button, and it shows you the progress of your active scan tool.